Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. The better part of valor is discretion. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. The course of true love never did run smooth. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny but in ourselves. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Cowards die many times before their deaths, the valiant never taste of death but once. To climb steep hills requires slow pace at first. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Expectation is the root of all heartache. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win, by fearing to attempt. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better. This is the excellent foppery of the world, that, when we are sick in fortune, often the surfeit of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains by necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and treachers, by spherical predominance, drunkards, liars, and adulterers, by an enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in, by a divine thrusting on, an admirable evasion of whoremaster man, to lay his goatish disposition to the charge of a star. All that glisters is not gold. The very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream. Listen to many, speak to a few. The rob that smiles, steals something from the thief. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. The course of true love never did run smooth. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. The web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man.